Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the President Sean Williams. Welcome back to the Safe Room. And today, guys, we are having the debut of Court Advantage on the podcast. And I'm so excited because, listen, like we're gonna get into the context of it, but if you know, you know, we had to make the switch. It's not a podcast anymore for Court Advantage. It's now become a new series for the podcast. And today I had to bring, my boy who's like the co-host for the Court Advantage podcast, my boy Kevin. What's going on, man?
It's all good, man. It's all good. I've been here for a minute, man, so it's good to be here, man. It's good to be
Yeah,
here.
bro. Yeah, hey, listen, bro. You're probably gonna be like a regular now when it comes to these episodes. So
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
yeah,
But we haven't done an episode for a minute. Like, I don't remember the last time you did one.
right. Like we haven't sat down and done like any Court Advantage material in a while now. So
Long time, been a minute. So it's good to be here.
yeah, bro, it does feel good. So just to give a little context to everyone, Court Advantage was its own like entity. We had a podcast called Court Advantage. Started around in 2020. It was me, Kevin, and Tien. It was the three of us. And basically the whole point was that we wanted to have sports conversations and it was fun at first, but then our schedules did kind of get a little hectic.
Yeah,
So Kevin was working, I was working, Jen was looking for work, and then we kind of split. We came
yeah,
back, and the schedules were still kind of mixed up and everything. So Kevin and I took some time to think about it, to just talk about it, and say, you know what? Let's actually just put this as a series to the safe room, since the safe room is like something I
yeah.
put a lot of time and effort into.
It
So
makes more sense for that. It makes more sense, right? So I might as well do it like that.
right, exactly. So it just makes more sense to do so. So again, I'm really excited because again, this is the first episode under Court Advantage in terms of the new series. So
Yeah,
before we get into all the sports conversations, because we do got a lot to talk about. This is not Kevin's first time on the podcast, of course, but this is his first time being part of this segment that we have. So the hot seat.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So what's it? I'm just gonna ask you like four questions and like just answer them
All
to your best ability, okay?
right, go ahead.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So describe yourself in one sentence.
In one sentence?
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate to lose. I guess. Oh,
Damn.
we don't like to lose over here. I hate to lose. I hate to lose in anything I do. Yeah,
That's good energy, bro. That's good energy.
you know me, boy. When I lose, it's I go crazy when I lose in anything. Oh fuck,
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure,
that's what
for sure.
it does.
Nah, like I remember the days where like, back in high school, like we used to like play sports and like Kevin, like he's just really passionate about like playing the game and everything. So
Yeah, I won't forget that floor hockey. A lot of battles with teachers, man. We had to win that championship. I won't forget that day. That day was crazy.
yeah, bro,
Should have went
those
to
are
the team, but
memories.
those teachers like, yo, you can have the championship. I'm like, okay, I'm taking it.
Yeah, man. For sure, for sure. Okay, cool. Second question. What is your favorite sports memory?
Talk about my life or like in the like
I mean, it could be in your life, maybe just watching as a fan.
fuck. Can we do both? Okay, let's see. Let's start off as a fan. Probably I was at the Toronto Raptors win that championship for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. That was a crazy moment. When that happened, you know, when I remember that day when that happened, everyone's honking horns outside. I remember that day. It was crazy. Parade was crazy too, right? Then he went to the parade, right?
Yeah,
That
I
was
did. I did
crazy.
go to the parade that day, bro. It was like I think it was like 2 million people down there. It was
Yeah,
nuts.
2 million people. That's a lot of people. Okay, I guess in my life, what should I say? It's a lot of things. I don't know. That's tough. Intramurals for sure is one of them. Like hockey intramurals
Yeah.
for sure. We won the championship. That was crazy. Remember that day he left? I think he went somewhere or something on a field trip.
Right. I
Remember
went
Andy
to
was in goal?
um.
This guy thought we're gonna lose.
Yo, what was
This
it?
guy thought we're gonna lose.
It was
This guy
Detroit.
comes back after yo, you win. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy, oh shit. It was a wrestling game too. I remember this. Oh my goodness.
Yo, I think it was the trip to like Windsor, Detroit. I left and like I literally told myself like, all right, the series is over. It's it's done.
I don't remember the series. I think it was an elimination game. I think if they would have won, I think they win the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
That was crazy. I remember this.
Yeah.
Man,
You
that
know
was
what?
crazy.
I'm actually surprised that you did not say like your MVP win in soccer.
Oh, that's I was about to say that MVP soccer. I mean, that was well deserved. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say I don't deserve it, but hey, man, it's right here. I have it. That for sure. Guess going off intramurals basketball is for sure. Though.
Oh yeah.
Seeing people, my skill set, and all that. So that's for sure one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, absolutely,
Uh,
bro.
I guess when I scored a fucking from a corner, the field point. I don't forget that. That's something I can't forget.
I
That was
remember
crazy.
that too. Like the expression on your face, you were just
I
kind
was
of like,
like,
"I made that."
oh, 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 that one in. I didn't mean to like score from there. I was like, I meant to cross the ball. I just went out.
Yeah,
Oh, they did it twice too. I was like, when I did it the second time, I was like, it's nothing. Yeah, I guess
yeah.
that those are my favorite moments for sure.
No, I feel you. I've like for me, it's the same thing. Hockey. I remember when we won the championship from the teachers. That was really dope.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shootout. Remember the semis? We went to the shootout.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. You saved. I don't forget. You saved. Everyone was celebrating. I remember that game.
Yeah, that
It's
game
a
was.
tough team too. Guess Renee, remember Renee, that guy?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Renee, Habib, and everyone.
I knew when he won again. I knew we were gonna win it all. I didn't
hmm
say that. I was like, we're gonna. I knew we were gonna win it all. I was like, no
Yeah,
chance.
bro. For
No way
sure,
close.
for sure. Okay, so the next question. This one is actually very interesting because like I feel like okay, let's just get into it. So an interesting fact that you rarely share about yourself.
Interesting fact. I rarely share about myself. Ah, that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know. Fact about myself. That's not. No one basically knows. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Mm,
Oh,
it's hard. It's hard.
that's a tough one.
Because
I
like
don't know. I
my
don't
my
know.
thing
I
about it is
can't.
just like I'm very curious what you have to say because like I've known this guy since like grade three. So like if he says something that I didn't even know, it's just kind of like okay, like that's
I
gonna
don't
really
know.
catch my eye. I mean,
I don't have anything in my head. I don't know. I don't know, man. I can't. Do I have to answer this?
like if it's not interesting, maybe something that you want people to know about yourself, like that. You know, if you're introducing yourself, like what do you want people to know about like Kevin Obey?
I don't know. I don't like to fucking lose. I'm a competitive guy. You know that. That's something you already know, though. So like, I don't know. Um,
I mean, that's still good enough.
you know me. I'm very private presence. I don't really like say anything, but I don't know. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, look, that's cool, man. If you don't have anything right now, that's cool. It's totally fine, bro. Cool. So what is your personal safe room?
What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
So like what is like a space that you feel like comfortable, like you can express yourself, just you being you?
Oh, just I guess just like you know me. I always just shoot a basketball by myself or something. Listen to music, play back, just shoot around. I don't know. It's just like that's my personal space, safe room, I guess. Just gives me like, clears my head and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me do that. Do that, just shoot around. Just I like to see the ball go to the net. Swish that swish noise. I don't know,
Mhm.
like it's just and just play music. Oh, it's just a different space, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. But yo, bro, thanks for answering those questions again. This is the first time you were like doing this
Hey, that's
segment.
different. That's different. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, bro. All right. But now we're definitely gonna get into it. Before we get to like the main course, the main topics, let's just do like a quick, little warm up. So
Yeah.
I did ask some people on Instagram, like, what do you want to hear for this first episode of the Court Advantage series for the safe room? And there was two popular responses. One was the NBA predictions, which we'll get into
Yeah.
later, and
Yep.
the second one was an open debate. So I thought to myself, like, what the hell could I do for an open debate? Like, this is gonna be like
What was it open the debate again? Let me see.
so like I just that's what I thought. I said, okay, maybe I'll just take like two topics or two takes and maybe like we can just go back and forth.
Yeah.
I tried to like make it like where one could be mostly you can touch upon and like I can just kind of give my extra opinion. and then vice versa for me. So what I do have here that I wrote down is one on soccer, one on baseball. So
Okay.
so Kevin, I'm gonna ask you the question right here, bro. So do you think soccer gets the appreciation it deserves?
Depends what country they're from, right? I mean, if it's like the UK and England, Spain, countries like that, it's gonna be like yeah, it's gonna be like yeah for sure over there because those are the main sports. Here, not really because it's not the main sport here. So here, what's the main sport? Hockey, even basketball's over that,
Yeah.
baseball. I mean, I guess in this country it should be, but higher, I guess,
Mm,
in this country because
yeah.
it's a great sport, it's a worldwide sport. So I think it should yeah, it should be recognized more in this country. I'd say
Yeah, bro. I agree. I'm in the boat where I don't think it gets enough recognition, and like
yeah, for sure.
for me, I don't think it's just like country. It's just also watching it.
You talking in general?
It could be general because like I'm about to break it down. Like it seems like the way
Okay.
you're thinking about it, you're probably thinking just like not general, but for me, it's just like I'm not gonna lie. If you like put on the channel to like soccer, it's just like I'll have so much questions, like I won't be able to actually enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Like
What question would you what like what would you ask?
so, like I'm because I know I even asked you, bro. I'm like, yo, what league is this? Is this like Premier
Oh
League? Is there like
yeah.
Bundesliga? I don't even know how to pronounce it and shit, but like you know exactly what I'm talking.
Yeah.
So like I don't even know. Like I feel like I would just be so lost and just like, oh damn, like how,
It is confusing. It is. I mean, when you first started, yeah, it was confusing, but I know the sport,
yeah,
so it's like different leagues for each like country and stuff. And then there's the Champions League where all the country like all like these teams are different. Basically, all these teams in Europe they just play each other, right? And then whoever wins is the best team in Europe or basically in the world.
right, exactly.
So they have a separate league for like England, Spain, Russia, all these countries, and then Champions League has all the teams combined, right? And they compete like the leagues. The top four teams make Champions League. That's how it is. And then the bottom three get relegated to the other leagues, like in the same country.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
Exactly, exactly. So like, and I'm even gonna say something spicy right now. Like, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Like, let's be honest. Like, some people like when they talk about major sports in terms of like, oh, what do you watch? People say like, oh, basketball,
Yeah.
football, like to an extent, hockey, and like this might get a lot of people triggered. I don't think soccer falls in that major sport category.
What?
I
I
just
don't know.
don't.
I don't know about that. Over what sports? I guess.
I'm not
I
even
mean,
like saying over what sport. I just think
besides,
like soccer, it's by itself, yes, but I just don't think like we're talking major. Like, are you turning on your channel or are you like investing your time in like
nah,
soccer?
I did today. What do you mean?
Okay, but no. Here's the thing. What I'm trying to say. I feel like yes, we people watch soccer, and I get it. There's a love, but like, and again, maybe I'm gonna get roasted by this, but honestly, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Yeah.
Like, what is the star power like in terms of like soccer compared to like in an NBA or NFL?
Oh, it's probably similar. What?
Because
There's a
like
lot of
I'm being
stars,
honest,
man.
I'm not trying to say that I'm downgrading it, but I swear every time I hear something, it's always Messi, Ronaldo, like the same two guys. It's like why can't I hear about no one
That's
else?
like the NBA. That's like the NBA, like LeBron. Like, come on, they always
Okay,
talk
but
about LeBron and stuff.
here's my thing. You hear about LeBron versus MJ, but you don't hear just that or LeBron versus KD. You know LeBron, KD, Steph, all these guys. Giannis is starting to be like. That's what I'm trying to say. Even though there's like those debates, you still hear those like more star power. Like I'm telling you, outside of Ronaldo, Messi, I don't know shit. I don't know shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can name you 20 stars
Okay,
from there
go right now.
right now.
I mean, like
Okay, Oz. Okay, let me go. Oz, he's not gonna know it though. He's not gonna know these
well,
players.
like again, like there's probably a couple. Maybe if you name them, I'll probably know some
Okay,
names.
obviously, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. Who else?
Oh shit, I actually forgot
Haaland,
about him.
Haaland, Kylian Mbappe,
Yes,
Pogba. Bruno Fernandez, all these players.
Bro, how old is Bruno Fernandez?
Like 20 something,
He's
mid
still that
20s.
young?
Yeah,
What the
he's like
fuck?
27 or something. 27. This is the names of Barcelona players.
Oh my gosh.
Dembele, Depay. Oh, Mo Salah. I'm gonna name all these players. Luis Diaz, Van Dijk. I can go on and on and
Bro.
on though.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I just don't feel soccer falls that rug. I feel the star power just like ah.
I mean, depends what league you watch. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I
it's
feel like compared to NBA, even though you're telling me it's similar in age, just like bro, trust me, I don't hear most of these soccer dudes. It's NBA, I will hear that. And like and one
true.
thing I
That's
think
true.
I feel like I think I'm probably gonna testify and I think you're probably gonna clarify because I know we talked about in the past parity in terms of like, competition, everything. Because you told me at one
Yeah.
point like Premier League was just like OP or like the
Yeah.
teams like getting like just having stars come together was just like crazy in soccer. Like
Man City, that's what they do. Man City basically like back then of Golden State.
right.
Like get all the stars, right? They win the league every year, and they got Haaland. I don't know if you know that guy, but that guy scores. He has like 20 goals in like what 14 appearances or something like that.
Hmm.
It's crazy. He's having a crazy season right now.
Yeah, like
So
I don't know. Like maybe people are thinking that I'm being completely ignorant right now, but and I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm just saying like, bro, like I would rather watch NFL and like I've never watched an NFL game in my life and like I'm more in
I don't know.
tune to
I don't know.
NFL.
I don't know. Soccer still.
It's no, cause like I feel like there's also some type of like appeal to it as well. Like when you like it's like NBA, even though you may have never watched a single basketball game, you may watch it for 5 minutes. You're just like, oh damn, like who are these players and this and that. Soccer, like I think maybe it's just the pace of the game. That's just like if nothing's really happening like fast paced all the time, if it's just like all right,
Yeah, I watch games that are just boring sometimes. I kind of lie. Like sometimes it can be very slow, but like I'm used to it, so I don't really care. If you're new
yeah,
to it, it's good to watch.
exactly, exactly. It's like as an example, I'll even say this. You asked me what sports would I put over like soccer. Like for me, it's NBA, NFL. I will say that for sure. MLB I won't because like MLB it doesn't get no love and because
Yeah,
again the star power is not really that there either. So um
I can watch baseball. That shit, I've been watching playoff baseball. That shit, it's pretty
I
entertaining,
mean
bro.
yeah, but like let's be real. Like can you really name like five MLB players right now? That's like oh yeah, that's why I'll watch. Exactly, you won't.
I don't watch it like that.
Yeah, bro, exactly. So like again, and you did name some like very credible and known soccer players, and maybe it's because like again the pace of the game, I would just have to like really sit down and everything. And I go back to the simple fact of like there's so much leagues. At least with NBA, it's one thing,
Yeah, it's easier.
right? Like you're not struggling to keep track of like four different leagues because like again, there's Premier
Yeah.
League, World Cup when it comes, like what else? Like, there's so much.
Champions League. There's Spain. This is called La Liga. There's Germany Bundesliga. That's what it's called.
Yeah, like
That's like League One. So much
but,
leagues, right? There's like probably over like
MLS,
40 leagues or some shit. I don't watch
right?
MLS.
So like, it makes you
Shit
think.
is
Just like
it's
that's why, like, when I tell people like, I can't get into soccer. It's not because I hate it. Because like, I used to play. We used to play back in high school. We did.
yeah,
It's just, bro, pick a lane. If like, make me really like believe which league to watch. Because I feel like at any given time, depending how like the level of parity of teams look like, I could watch any league. Whereas like NBA, like that is the definitive league. It's the definitive league. NFL
yeah.
definitive league.
It's more easier because it's one. It's easy to keep track of all the players and easy I guess talk about players because
Yeah,
they're all in
bro.
the same game for one goal, right? NBA title
Hmm.
or Super Bowl, right? Or World Series or different like trophies and stuff. Like there's probably like over 30 trophies. Like
Right.
It's too much. I can't lie.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I know you mentioned all those players and such. So like I did have to ask, like, let's look at some. So like Ronaldo and Messi, obviously that's like the
Yeah.
biggest, rivalry about who's better and everything. Um so like my question, like just as a follow up, out of the two, Ronaldo and Messi, who would you say has like a better, I guess, argument to be like maybe a top five soccer player of all time? Or like
Top five of the two best soccer players ever that would ever play it ever. So I mean, they're past that. But if I had to choose one,
yeah.
oh Ronaldo for sure.
Okay.
Like because you know why? Because he dominated in different leagues. That's why he dominated in Spain, England. Where else he played? He's played in Italy. He dominated Italy, Spain, England. Won trophies there. Won the Champions League like 5 times, right? Messi's up there, but he only dominated one league, right? For like 15 years or something like that.
Okay.
Kept winning, winning, winning. Playing basically Barcelona. You know Barcelona. You know that team. They basically been playing with that team for like his whole life since like a kid,
Mhm.
since youth days. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would say Ronaldo, but it's hard. It's not.
Where's Messi at now? Is he at PNG?
PSG.
PSG? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, guys, like I'm about to get roasted in the comments, like PNG, Sean. Like, what the hell's wrong with?
PSG. PSG.
Oh my gosh, I probably said some type of brand that has nothing to do with soccer.
PNG. I swear that's a brand.
That's what I'm
At
saying.
least.
I probably said that.
I swear that's a brand.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
PSG for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to get some people on the podcast because I know there's definitely some messy like
Oh,
supporters.
no, I know the Messi supporters to for sure choose. There's no problem choosing Messi. It's a hard debate still.
Mm,
Like the two best players to ever play.
yeah.
So it means we are.
Okay, so I'm about to even add some more fire into the pot. Would you say that Ronaldo versus Messi is the greatest sports like debate, like in terms of like
Yeah,
who's better
I think it is.
of all sports?
Yeah, easily,
I say
easily.
that.
Over LeBron and MJ. Yeah, over who else? Come on, baseball. Who they have? Babe Ruth. Like, come on, I got to
I
take it
mean,
above
like
him.
I don't know, like they'd be changing every time. Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds. I don't know.
Drug addict. I got took drugs, steroids. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm not even gonna disagree with you. I just think I can't personally say that because I haven't watched
Yeah, I
soccer.
mean, yeah, it makes sense.
So like for me, like again, it's most I can say like basketball, or I can even say like hockey, like for Crosby versus
Where's
Ovechkin.
Gretzky, right? Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
to me, like that's something where like yo, it's been going on. Even though I probably would say like Crosby has got that.
yeah,
But yeah, I know. I definitely hear you on that aspect because I hear
yeah.
you don't even have to watch like soccer religiously, but I always hear Ronaldo versus Messi just back and forth.
People say who's better, right? Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Is Ronaldo better than Messi? Is Messi better than Ronaldo? You always hear this.
Yeah,
You
bro.
always hear this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Even like basketball too, same thing. Any sport, right?
Right.
There always gonna be arguments. So that's how it is.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Cool. So okay, going into the next one before we get into the NBA predictions. This one I found very interesting because I remember I was walking. You know how not at Jeffrey, but like there's another school where they had
Yeah,
like remember we used to go play baseball for Downsview. Uh,
yeah. I mean,
right, right. So I was walking by that time and I was like, yo, it dawned on me. I'm like, yo, baseball is kind of too long. Like I wouldn't even lie with you.
it's long. That's why I cannot watch it. It's too long.
Right. So I thought to myself, and I wanted to bring this here, and I saved this question for a while. So the question is, or the argument is like, should baseball be timed instead of 9 innings?
Yeah, I mean, it should be. It should be. But how are you gonna work the outs? I mean, is this still gonna be 3 outs? Are you still keeping innings or what? Like, how's that gonna work?
Let's say hypothetically you're keeping the outs. So it's like still 3 outs to get out of an inning, but it's like time. Like let's say for example,
Oh, okay.
it's 2.5 hours, and whoever has like the most runs after the 2.5 hour mark wins. And if it's like a tie, then I don't know how that gets resolved.
They should do
Maybe
that because they should do it because it's too long. It's too long. It's what's an average game? Probably like 3 hours.
Roughly, yeah,
Sounds
3
about
hours.
right. 3 hours, 3 hours and a half. It's too long.
Hmm.
So I think it should be timed. It would make more sense, but
I'm
I get why it's not timed.
Yeah, I'm gonna argue that it shouldn't be timed. Personally, I've been to a Blue Jays game and like I remember I think it was the Yankees game for Father's Day, and
Yeah.
the Jays were down. They were down bad, and they came back and won. Imagine if that game was timed. Like let's say
If it was timed, it would not come back probably because
right,
you have to hit. Hits will probably matter more.
right, and I feel like that's worse for the players and the pitchers. That it's actually worse because if you think about, listen, there's already MLB officials going over like the pitch clock has to be like shorter for pitchers because they take too long to get into
I heard about
their
that.
stuff. So like,
I mean, that is true. I can't lie. Games would be faster, but like teams would probably rush and stuff. Like players would rush, like throwing the ball and stuff
yeah,
to the
bro.
batter, right? So yeah, actually, yeah, comebacks. You can't do really comebacks then anymore. If a team's up like 8-0, the game's probably
Yeah.
over with
It,
time.
no, I'm being honest. Like, since we're on that topic, I know the Blue Jays they just had their series against Seattle, the wild card series. Like, just keep this in perspective, Jays fans. Imagine the game was tied or timed. Jays would have won that game.
Easily win that game
Like,
because it's probably waste time.
yeah, like, hey, yo, that's so true.
That's the thing with soccer, though. In soccer, the time never stops,
Mm,
so people waste time, right?
yeah, yo, imagine like, let's say you're up like 6-5, and like you look at the clock, there's 5 minutes. Just the person at bat just keeps swinging the bat, just like I'm chilling, I'm chilling, I'm chilling.
Actually, it would be worse if you think about it. Never
It's
mind.
just like you're yelling at the man, like, yo, get in position, bro. Like, I'm trying to pitch.
There'd be so much fights. There'd be so much fights that happen.
There's already crazy fights alone when it's not even timed and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, it would be worse actually. Never mind, because
Yeah.
and you could probably mess up the game too. I feel like.
Yeah. Personally, yeah. Like it was an interesting thought because I'm not saying like it's
That's a crazy thought.
it's not like the worst idea I've ever heard, but it's just like nah, like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Like
maybe like extra innings, maybe. But
that's debatable too. Yeah. Like extra innings, like okay, maybe like 30 minutes, and like if we actually don't
okay,
come to a decision, then just cut it.
yeah, yeah, maybe extra innings. But if it's like the whole like 9 innings, like nah, I guess not.
Yeah, that just would be terrible.
Because you can't come back and teams can't get in rhythm. It'll be hard to get in rhythm because it's timed, right? So
Yeah.
basketball is different. That needs to be timed. Imagine basketball wasn't timed to go to like a certain score.
Yeah.
Actually, who knows? Maybe I don't know.
Could you
That's fun.
imagine if basketball was never timed? Like, how did it even work?
Imagine the NBA never times. What the fuck?
It'd just be like,
That'd be
how
crazy.
does it work? Like every if you miss the ball like 50 times, then game over. Like I don't know.
Or if you go up to like 100, whoever scores 100 first wins or something. Like
Oh yeah, or like that makes sense. Yeah, something
they
like
probably wouldn't do
the
that. Right?
something like the All Star games. So like in the fourth quarter,
Oh
where
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like All-Star, yeah. Something like that. But it'll be sick. But that's only good for the All-Star game. Do not do it for the NBA.
right and like you can see like because imagine let's say you got like two top tier teams playing. It's just like okay, it's up to like 100, and both teams are like at 89 apiece, and it's just like it's just gonna get more intense and intense and intense.
It would be more intense. I feel like it'll be probably more close games. Probably
Yeah, that's true.
some
But
games they'll just be over by halftime and stuff.
yeah, but I don't even think like from a viewer standpoint that will look good either. Because like just imagine just like they're
Mm.
playing so hard, teams are just bricking and bricking and bricking and bricking it. Just like bro, come on, let's end the game.
Oh yeah, who knows? Teams, yeah, teams have bad stretches, right? So
Right.
actually, yeah, you need to keep it timed. You need to keep it timed.
Exactly.
You have to.
Exactly, bro.
It would be so weird to watch. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't watch it if it was. I don't know. It probably would be good at first, and then say like playoff basketball. Imagine that. That'd probably be terrible if it was
Mm,
non-timed.
yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, who knows? But the whole baseball thing, I think that would not be a good idea. Timing anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so long though.
Mm,
It's so long.
anyway,
But you have to keep 3 outs.
let's get to the main discussion, which is the NBA season.
NBA.
Yo, it's been a minute since I've really tuned in to NBA like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's been probably since the finals, maybe.
So yeah,
I
like
barely watched
uh,
the finals, but
for real, like guys, I'm not even joking. So for those who don't know, I just graduated from York this year. I'm telling you, in my time at York, I was so busy with school and work, I just had no time to even take a break and watch a Raptors game.
yeah, it's kind of barely watched. Never watched. Why am I saying barely?
Yeah,
Never.
like if I took a break, it was for me. So it might have been like a 1 hour break where I was like on my phone, maybe watch some videos on YouTube. But in terms of like, oh, I'm gonna shower early or like get ready for this Raptors game, like, nah, that was not me.
I used to do those. I used to do that. Shower, get ready for the game,
Right.
get some food,
Yeah,
enjoy the game.
exactly. But
I can't do that anymore.
like, it's like you said, like for me, probably since we won the chip, I've just kind of been distant from
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
But now I'm done. I have some time a bit, and we're gonna go over the season and what it can tell. Can't even speak. What it could unfold.
Seasons. This season's gonna be a crazy season. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But no, a lot is to expect because like some of the teams. There's again a lot of teams that could possibly make a run deep in the playoffs and everything.
Like who?
Well, I mean, I'm listening. I'm just telling the audience. I mean, we're gonna get to it. Dang, bro, it's like jumping right. Like, well, ooh, shot. Like,
Yeah, we gotta know who, right?
okay,
Who
okay, don't worry. No, well, I think obviously to start, you gotta go with the defending champs, the Warriors.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think their biggest problem is just making sure that no one's getting punched in the face like Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I seen the video too. It was crazy.
That was wild.
He just punched him in the mouth. Oh shoot! I
Yeah.
think they're gonna be good though. I think they're gonna be good. This is a little
Hmm.
scuffle, I guess.
Exactly, exactly. But the Warriors are definitely one team.
Yeah,
Um, let's see, let's keep in the West. The Nuggets, if they can stay
yeah. For
healthy.
sure. To stay healthy, that's a championship team. I
Yeah,
think.
I mean Jamal Murray's finally coming back. It's been like what, a year
Yeah,
and a half.
yeah. Can I without what ACL injury? So
Yeah, bro. And like, listen, I know this man does not get enough respect, but please don't disrespect Nikola Jokic, the back-to-back MVP. So
for me, the best center in the league.
he is the best center. I don't listen. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's by a far mile because Joel Embiid. I can't ignore what he's been doing. And like, listen, you know me. I've been like, some people say I've been like the biggest Joel Embiid hater. I'm not.
You know, like Embiid still.
Like, I'm really
I
not
mean,
a
I don't like
hater.
Embiid too. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying Jokic is better. He's just a better center. Like if I had to choose one center, I'm choosing Jokic.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But Embiid, listen, he's right there. I feel like if Embiid wins an MVP, he can start to be talked about more of like being the best center in the league.
Yeah, you have zero MVPs and zero rings. So I mean, no one's gonna talk about him. But
Yeah,
he's a great
man.
player. But yeah, in the playoffs, he doesn't show up.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. But yeah, there's that. The Clippers, Kawhi's
Yeah,
now back, and listen, I think people really forgot about the Clippers. Like it's to the point where like people don't really recognize like, oh snap, like I forgot they still got PG and Kawhi, they still got all these other pieces. Like, oh dang, like,
hey, don't forget John Wall. That guy's back.
right, John Wall, and like it really is like what role can he like play and stuff.
That team's gonna be something special. If that team stays healthy, say if Kawhi never gets hurt, PG stays healthy, uh, John Wall stays healthy. I mean, that's a championship team. That team can go deep in the playoffs. I mean,
Right. And like
at all.
we need to see these guys like again play more consistently. We I don't want it to be where like they don't play like they play no games at all or like barely any games.
That's how it was the last what since Kawhi joined this team, or since that team was built.
Yeah, like listen, like I know this isn't a concept we've heard in a while, but low management, cut that shit, bro.
Hey, it does work though.
I
Kawhi
mean,
on the chip with
but here's
that.
the thing though, and like I'm even gonna drag some MLB into this back in the conversation. There has been low management. People think low management is just an NBA thing. It's not an NBA thing.
Yeah,
It's all in sports. You see it at the end of the season, like let's say if teams have clinched a playoff spot, they will rest their best guys.
yeah.
Like I think I remember it was the I think we were playing the Yankees and they clinched the spot. I kid you not. Anthony Rizzo from the Yankees coached one game against the Jays. He
What?
was the coach or the GM or like the manager behind it.
That's crazy.
Because again, they already clinched the division. They've
Yeah,
clinched the spot. They already get a bye, so they're not playing until like the wild card series is done. So like
yeah,
they rest him, they rest like Josh Donaldson, they rest all these other guys. It's like that's fine. But like if you're low managing like 10, 20 games in, just like what are you
yeah,
doing, bro?
yeah. That is stupid. Kawhi's probably gonna do it this year because he just came back from the injury, so
But
you know he's gonna do
okay,
that.
so
Like,
I hear you, but here's where I'm at to throw the argument. And I feel like we need to start giving this man some tough love. How many times are you going to get injured and rehabilitate to the point where like I don't need to sit out on purpose anymore, or like just to
yeah,
like
I don't know how much time he needs to get injured for that.
exactly? So like, bro, it's either you're gonna play because I feel like at this point it's not
Yeah,
injury, it's fear.
yeah, it's fair.
Like, and I get it. Like when he got hurt back in I think it was the 2016, 2017 finals against the
Yeah,
Warriors. You
yep,
know, there could be that fear, like, oh, I'm not trying to get hurt like that again. And I get it, but it's like, bro, you're considered as like one of the top 10 players in the league. Like, come on now,
yeah, he's gotta play.
like,
All the best players to play every game back to backs. You know him with back to backs. He doesn't play
yeah,
one of those.
exactly. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So like, the
Yeah,
Clippers, they have a chance. They have a chance. Uh, what else? I know people say the Mavericks, but like, I don't see that.
Mavs are good, but they're not winning a championship. They're not a
Yeah,
contending team, but they can maybe make a deep run. But
yeah. What about the Phoenix Suns?
no, they could win those done.
Yo, they had that 1 year. That 1 year.
That one year, what was it? 2 years
Like, it
ago,
was 2021, I think.
they're up 2-0, 2 in the finals, lost. I think that was the last chance, last Chris Paul's chance that year.
Yeah, bro. And speaking of 2021, we gotta talk about the Bucks. Definitely a title
Oh,
contender.
Bucks are sure in that conversation. If the Bucks had Chris Middleton last playoffs,
Hmm.
I think they might win it all. I think they
For
probably
real,
will.
man.
Yeah,
And of course you gotta put the Celtics. They made it last year.
yeah, but their coach.
I mean, you want to get into it, the Udoka situation?
That's I don't know, right? I guess. I mean,
I mean, listen, I think the Celtics are fine because again, Udoka, I think that was his rookie season, and they
yeah.
made the finals. So like,
I don't know. I mean, who's that coach now? I
I'm
think
not
it's their
sure, but
assistant.
for people who don't know the Ime Udoka situation, we'll probably cover that another time. Maybe next time we'll do that just to give people
Yeah,
context. But if you want to know, you can just go type it up on Google and you'll see all the scoops.
pretty shocking stuff.
I mean, look, I didn't even want to talk about it too much. I was actually talking to a friend last night about it, and like he had the same sentiment as me. Like, I don't even want to speak about it until I get all the facts.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't really know the situation. Uh,
Yeah, like from the initial report, all we heard was that some of the women that were like
yeah,
in the like dealing with Udoka, they said they gave consent about it, and I don't want to
yeah,
speak about it too quickly.
yeah. You don't know the stuff, right? So you can't really say anything.
Right,
I mean, it'll probably come out one day, so
exactly.
nothing can
All
say.
one thing I'm saying, I'm not trying to do what Malika Andrews did because like she
Yeah, I see now. That was
she
crazy.
was getting a lot of heat for that. So I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Yeah, she was. I don't know what she doing.
Yeah, man. No, but the Celtics, the Bucks. Listen, I know a lot of people gonna get mad at this, the Brooklyn Nets, but you gotta put them there.
You have to still. You have to. I mean, they have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
you have to always put them in it. I know they got swept. I know this, but that team is a championship team. Come
Listen,
on, man.
just Brooklyn, please, just play the game, no drama. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Kyrie needs to play every game. KD needs to show up. Ben Simmons needs to
Okay,
play.
listen, KD gonna show. I don't think you're gonna question about KD's ability.
Yeah,
The man
KD's gonna
gonna
show
show
up.
up. In fact, there's legit people disrespecting KD in terms of like his rank of top of like the best players in the league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, what's it? I know every year they drop that ESPN like
Oh,
rank
that's a
list.
stupid ass list, man. Fucking this is terrible.
Yeah, but I think people don't realize that they're talking about like again, it's wrong. But I think a lot of people assume that you think Kevin Durant's like the eight best player right now. It's like no, they're talking like the projected season.
Yeah,
So like I know some people get confused about that, but even still, like to say that Kevin Durant like 7'8", it's like
it's
mm,
crazy. He in 7-8 best player in the NBA.
yeah, yeah,
He's at least top. He's at least top three. I'm sorry.
yeah, bro.
I'm sorry.
Um, I know a lot of people are saying like Philadelphia.
No. He out here battling with the Toronto Raptors? No.
Yo, man, like, listen, Philly. I mean, I feel like they're always like we put them in the conversation. Then, like when the playoffs comes around, just like all right, same old, same old.
They're probably gonna have a good regular season like every year, and then the playoffs they go play like a Toronto Raptors, Cleveland Cavaliers, or some team like that.
Yeah.
They'll struggle.
And yo, people been saying Cleveland. Listen, I need people to get off the hype train a bit. Calm down. Listen,
I think
Cleveland.
they're good. I think they're gonna have a good season.
Okay, but like championship contention.
Not championship contention, but like it's like the Toronto Raptors.
Okay,
Like
cool, cool, cool. No, because that's what we're trying to focus on. We're trying to focus on like championship contention. That's why I listed out the
they're not
Warriors.
in that. Hell no, they're not in that conversation. What the
Like,
fuck?
listen, they got a nice young core though. Donovan, Darius Garland, Evan
They can make a
Mobley.
second round push in the playoffs. You never, I'll admit, probably. They ain't
Um,
going to the NBA Finals.
yeah. But I feel like that's about it. Raptors. I will say this: the team looks like the way the Raptors have their identity before, because before it was a lot of like shooting threes and
yeah,
everything. Like they weren't a paint heavy team. It's
yeah,
now it's like a three, like a 180 now.
yeah.
Like they're actually going with a lot of length and wings that can play different, like the small forward, the power
They
forward.
pretty much have the same team and just like add some few pieces.
Yeah,
I feel like they know who they are now. So last year they didn't know who they were. So
yeah. So they got an identity. Like, and one thing about Raptors Nation, they're gonna be a defensive minded team.
oh yeah, their coach for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Coach very defensive minded. So
Like
they're always gonna be a top 10 defensive team in the NBA.
yeah. So like, I'm excited to see Raptors play. I will say this: like, I know defense is great, but defense can only get you so far. So
Yeah, you need to score. If you can't score, you're not gonna win.
and I'm not even saying like y'all need to like get someone else. Like if Van Vliet could step up, if Siakam could really be that offensive weight, then cool. But maybe get someone another guard that can really score and
Yeah,
get buckets.
Bradley Beal.
This guy signed to like
I
a whole
wish.
deal.
I
This
wish.
man signed his soul to Washington. So
Yeah, he ain't leaving. Watch him request a trade this year. I guarantee you.
at this point, man, I mean, Beal be Beal. Right?
Washington, we ain't talking about that team or stuff.
Yeah, this season's gonna be very entertaining.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy season. A lot of
Yeah.
key teams are gonna miss the playoffs.
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I mean, we could wrap it up. I mean, we could talk about the regular season awards another time when like we see a
Yeah,
couple of
it's too
games
early for
in.
that, right? So
Yeah,
we do
man.
it like mid season or something.
Right, right. But to everyone listening, thank you guys for listening to the first Court Advantage series
Yeah,
episode for the Safe Room, man.
that's crazy episode, good episode, man. We talked about everything.
Yeah, guys, and like I said, Kevin's gonna probably be a regular move forward. I mean, if it's just me doing it, that's cool. If
Yeah,
Kevin comes on with me, that's cool too. I don't want to like force him because I know this man's like really busy. He has classes right now and everything.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm really glad we were able to get this episode out. To work on it. 'Cause like I said, we've been trying to record for a while.
Yeah, for a while. I have to check the last time we recorded because I don't remember.
Yeah. So
Maybe like August, maybe I don't even know. It's October. It's crazy, right?
yeah, man. So I mean, I'm really glad about that. Kevin, let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Uh, Kevin underscore that Kevin O. That's Instagram. Find me there.
Yeah, man, just plain and
Find me there.
simple.
Find me there, man. If you wanna say something, find me there.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, guys, if you want to go find me on Instagram at the Safe Room Official, you can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Check out my website as well. Like I said, we have a couple announcements to share in the next couple of days, a couple of weeks. So make sure you stay tuned to that. But other other than that, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool, cool. Thank you guys for listening to Safe Room this week, and we'll see you guys next time.